I watched this video on aging and memory loss, and take a look at it.
I'm saying it again. Losing your memory is not a normal part of aging. In our last video, we talked about the causes of memory loss and how to keep your memory sharp as you age. But there's one more important concept we really need to talk about to understand why we have memory loss. There's a term I want you to know. It's called mental pruning.
So here is my take on it. Aging is a normal process. Are you aware that there is about 86 billion neurons in the brain, and that the saying, what you don't use, you lose, is actually very true? As we get old, the brain goes through what is called synaptic pruning, whereby the brain cells get rid of the areas or the neurons it thinks we have not been using. So in that process, it removes it because it thinks that we have not been using it. So as we get old, a lot of changes occur in our body, including our brain. Our reaction time is slower. Cell-to-cell communication is slower. The brain cells may atrophy. Here are a couple of ways you can use to preserve your brain function. Number one is mental stimulation. By stimulating the brain, you kind of help the brain to generate new cells. These are things like drawing, doing arts and crafts, reading, playing games, puzzles. When you are playing these games, especially the tough ones, you are thinking, and that process of thinking actually sends oxygen to the brain, and when oxygen goes to the brain, it helps to nourish the brain, and that kind of helps to stimulate the brain and generate nerve cells. Other things you can do to slow down the effect of aging on the brain is to stay away from anything that restricts blood flow to any part of your body, and I mean things like tobacco use. Tobacco contains nicotine, and nicotine is a vasoconstrictor. Other things you can do to actually help improve blood flow include physical exercise. Do not forget to eat plant-based, eating the right amount of food, including a mixture of a lot of vegetable, non-sweet fruits, and make sure you're nourishing on the good oil. Also, make sure that your blood pressure is well controlled. Control your cholesterol. Avoid stress. Make sure you're sleeping well. Avoid alcohol. Expand on your network. Make new friends. Join organizations. Find a reason to wake up every day and do something. So as long as you're doing this, you're kind of helping your brain to remain active, and once the brain is being well oxygenated, you are indirectly slowing the effect of the aging process on the brain. So folks, this is it today. I see you next time.